Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here, we're in nature, sitting on a tree in the middle of a canyon in California. How to live balling, following your calling. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Breathing in that beautiful prana, baby. Once you follow your calling, you'll be balling. That's how it should work. Doesn't always go to plan, right? Because sometimes, let's face it, there are challenges along the way. Sometimes the cat down the road eats your document that you need to hand in to go to the next level, right? Things happen. I'm in a restaurant, Infinite Waters. I watch your videos. Thank you so much. But I don't know what to do with my life right now. And I get tons of questions around that. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. So I told this guy, don't interrupt me like that, especially when I'm drinking mango juice. I told him that you don't need to worry about what you should do. Worry and focus on how you feel when you are doing what you do. Can I get a hello there? Where do you feel your best? Because once you start to discover what makes you feel great, you will naturally be balling. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm priceless. Can I get a hello there? Right? You can't put a price on me. You just can't. The extra mile. Ask yourself, are you willing to go the extra mile? Are you willing to work on the weekends? In the summer, when it's really beautiful outside and your friends are saying, let's go to the beach, and you're like, okay, I'm coming. But you see, to be balling, you've got to be prepared to go the extra mile. I remember along my early journey when it was a beautiful day outside, but I realized I had to work on my vision, right? I had to plant the seeds, and now I'm reaping the benefits. Can I get a hello there? But it's sacrifice. Are you prepared to sacrifice for your dreams? Right? A lot of people say, well, if you say well, that means no, right? Just admit it. Right? I wasn't prepared to sacrifice until I realized that actually, I don't want to work and I don't want to sacrifice anything. So that means I have to turn my work into a lifestyle that allows me to become my greatest version. You see, many times we think it's always going to be smooth sailing. You got to be able to be flexible, adaptable. Just like the bamboo. You got to realize that if you share something of supreme value, you will be balling. But a lot of us, we don't do that. We share and we create something that has a very short shelf life. Sometimes I've made videos in the past about celebrities. And I always know that's what people love, right? They go viral every single time. But at the same time, the next day, it's old news. But you see, once you start offering people supreme value, lots of people say, oh, I just watched your video. And I'm like, wait a minute. I made that about 2 years ago, right? But it has supreme value. So now I enter the law of exchange. You scratch my back, and I won't scratch yours. No, I will scratch yours. You're the cat down the road, right? It's a give and take secret that you have to recognize. Many times we don't realize that if you don't see yourself with unconditional positive regard, it's gonna be hard to be a baller out here. You gotta love yourself, kiss yourself, cuddle yourself, right? Make love to yourself. How do you do that? Nobody knows, right? Once you see yourself with unconditional positive regard, what happens? You start to feel better. That means your emotional bank balance increases. Ever seen a millionaire, but they seem broke to you because they look broke? Because the energy coming out of them is one of feeling inferior, no good, terrible, I'm a bad person. Ever seen someone who has no money, but you feel they're a millionaire because they have such respect for themselves? That's how to be balling. It's got nothing to do with money. It's got everything to do with the attitude you have towards yourself. Now, I'm a graphic designer and cinematographer as well. But I always say, when I came up, a lot of people will know this. I was inspired by someone who used to share free After Effects files, right? And this is something you would normally charge for. He gave it all away for free. And because of that, once he released something, I just bought it anyway because he was so generous. So many times people say, okay, give me this, give me a donation. But ain't nobody got time for that. What the hell have you given me, right? So realize in the law of exchange, you don't have to ask people to give you something. Focus on what you are creating for them and they will naturally support you. Can I get a hello there? 10,000 hours, right? That's what I call the edge. When you have done something for 10,000 hours, you now become a master in your craft. So I talk about becoming your greatest version. The edge, I'm a psychologist, and also I love the cat down the road. That's the edge. You could work in a gym, but if you are a physiotherapist, you now have the edge, right? You could, for example, work in beauty. Right? You could be making the most amazing vegan dishes in the world and also be a nutritionist. Now you have the edge because you've put in the time, and it's not even about qualifications. It's about being so passionate about what you live every single day that it's not work. It's actually an honor to be doing it. What's helped me along my journey is to realize talent does not matter. Passion is what matters, because it doesn't matter how talented you are. If you aren't committed in what you are doing, talent is useless. But once you have the talent with a passion, with a commitment, with a know-how, it's game over. Can I get a hello there? To live balling, following your calling, you have to ask yourself what matters most. For me right now, this is the year of unity, and it's just about surrounding myself with lots of people who make lots of delicious food every single day so I can eat it all. Right? Ask yourself, are you in the right circle? Are you with dream builders or dream killers? What is stopping you from getting ideas? This is what I call the 7 rivers, right? In balling, you've got to create multiple streams of income. For me, I say it's the 7 rivers. So I've got like 3 books out on Amazon. Go and buy it right now. I got a CD out. I do consultations, public speaking, and I'll probably come to your house to scratch your back, right? That's 7 rivers flowing to me, right? So you got to ask yourself every single day when you wake up, how versatile am I being? Am I able to step outside of my comfort zone to create a lifestyle that serves me, a lifestyle that lifts me up, a lifestyle that will help me to be a baller? You got to ask yourself, am I ready to get my hands dirty? You see, lots of us, we want an easy road, not realizing there are going to be obstacles. People are going to put things in the way of you, road humps. rainy days, grey skies, things breaking down, computers breaking down. Oh my gosh, can I get a hello there? So you got to meditate, because when you don't meditate, accidents happen. To live balling, following your calling, you got to know what your calling is. How do you know that? By once again, don't worry about what you're doing. Focus on how good something makes you feel. And realize all you have is now. Some people say, yeah, next week I say you don't have next week. All you have is right now, and all I have is right now sitting on this tree. So become present. Be kind to yourself and others. And most of all, have fun. Because if you're not having fun, we don't know what the hell you're doing. So there you have it. We're just here sitting on a tree. It's a beautiful day out here in California. Ballin'. Can I get a hello? Have a beautiful day, baby. We're out here, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.